Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts, Yessie,
Jessica,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme.
Happy
Welcome
Wednesday.
Otra vez.
Otra vez, ni modo.
Otra vez.
Well,
Yeah, welcome back to this beautiful Wednesday.
so
Cold
excited.
Wednesday.
Ay,
¿Tú crees que haga frío?
¿Mañana? Maybe. I think so. Because, girl, this weather is crazy bipolar. Ugh, I don't like it.
I haven't been this cold in a while.
I know. Today, that wind was like, oof, no.
But it was good. I like cold.
I know.
Because you can get warm. But at the same time, you're like, you have to be extra, like, extra, you know.
The fact that I have to wake up early in the morning in the cold, ugh, that's a big ugh. But it is what it is. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do.
Güey, ¿te acuerdas cuando íbamos a la high school en chanclas y hacía un chingo de frío?
I don't know
Y me acuerdo que me subí al autobús donde tenían calefacción, like heater, and girl, I could feel my feet defrosting because they were in the cold too long. Y me dolía so bad. Like I could just feel them go from numb and like cold as shit to like defrosting, literally.
Por eso ahora te duelen los pies.
No. Ajá, pero ni tanto, porque todos los días sin zapatos.
Pura chancla, güey. I remember too.
Pinche gente
Estábamos bien pendejitis. Teníamos pendejaitis.
Yes, girl, because let me watch my child walk out the door like that.
Ooh, a big whooping. No, it's fine.
Be like, ¿estás pendejo o qué?
Siempre uno, ¿verdad? I'm like, girl, you better go back and put your jacket on. Cuando, ay, no.
For sure. I'm like, cuando éramos peor.
Yep. But, ay, ahora la estoy pagando porque luego me duelen los huesos, güey. And I'm like, God damn. But yeah, ¿qué te iba a decir? When I was watching you eat your Slim Jim. ¿Sí se llama así? No,
oh, yeah.
Your beef jerky or Slim Jim, beef jerky, whatever.
No, Slim Jim.
You know what it reminded me of a TikTok that I just seen? Donde dice que you're actually supposed to, that thing has paper. You're supposed to take off the paper before you eat it.
Oh, yeah. I tried to take out it. Ahorita, I literally remembered when I was eating it right now, like I see. Pero nomás se le quitó un pedacito de abajo, and I was like, eh. I put it in my mouth, like, yeah, definitely this shit is paper.
But it's still good.
I can taste it. It was still good.
It's still good, and
I
it is what it is.
And I haven't had one in a long time.
Me too. I think it's been a few years.
But anyways, I wanted to do a little update.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys remember that we had spoke on this podcast about this a coworker, well, now she's an ex-coworker of mine, had asked me a question. She said, what did she say? She said something like que she wasn't physically attracted to this guy that she was talking to, but that he checked all the boxes. Like, he was a good guy, he bought her shit, like, he was just a gentleman, you know. He was a 10 out of 10, but the looks were like
not it,
negative 10 out of 10.
Ew.
You know, not it, like literally feíto AF. And I told her that sometimes looks are not everything, but in one, it could get in the way. That's what I had told her, you know? that it could get in the way because you can't be intimate like for real, like give it your all if you're not attracted to the person.
Right.
But at the same time, sometimes you have to be with someone that loves you more than you love them.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a girl, because men, they're very, most men, not all men, they're very emotionally unavailable,
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Yeah.
So the woman always has to protect herself, and I feel like being with somebody that loves you more sometimes, it's the best. Anyway, so an update. I got an update, guys.
Okay.
Um, she texted one of my coworkers that she is engaged
God
with
damn.
that guy.
Oh my God.
I
So le movió más el tapete del dinero que the actual person, huh?
sí, güey. Ajá.
God.
Y let me tell you guys, I saw an engagement picture y sigue igual de feíto el muchacho.
Idiota babosa. Pues lo feo no se quita, hija. Mira, bueno, lo feo sí se quita si tienes dinero, porque dice mi mamá que no hay mujer fea, sino que mujer pobre. Porque si tienes dinero,
You're
vas
right,
y
you're
te
right.
haces el pelo y toda la cosa. So that means this man,
You're right, you're right.
he ain't got it like that, because if he did got it like that, he would have he probably would have gone and get something fixed. So tell her,
No,
don't
bitch,
do it.
bi- bitch, there's no fixing that.
Really?
Yeah,
Jeez.
bitch,
And
it's
I'm
that bad.
curious.
But anyways, besides the point, there's a person for everybody, and apparently she found her, so congratulations to her, que le vaya bien en su matrimonio, y that's it.
I think it's
That
just
was my
gonna last a
update,
year.
which was a really, I mean, they haven't been dating that long. What? The time that I've been working there, 5 months, 6 months, they're already
Someone
engaged.
smells funky to
Jeez,
me.
so
It won't last. They
really
probably won't
funky.
even get to
But
marry.
who knows?
Well, it is what it is.
But te traigo no un chisme, ¿verdad?
A ver,
Pero a ver, algo que me pasó esta semana pasada,
¿qué te pasó, güey?
that I want your opinion.
¿Qué hiciste,
So
idiotis?
we're gonna do a little nada. Anyways, I'm gonna do like a little TikTok to ask this question. Okay, so there's this girl who got hired. I want to say a little bit about a month ago, maybe a little bit less than a month ago, and right away, like she's a little weird because she doesn't talk to anybody. She just comes in. She even ignores a couple of us, like you know. And
Okay.
like we're trying to train her and she's just like como que no capta, ¿verdad? Como que ya lleva 2 semanas, 3 semanas, casi el mes y no, like nomás no, right?
Damn.
Como que nomás
No quiere.
no agarras lo que estás haciendo.
Okay.
Ajá. Hasta, güey, se iba y se sentaba
What?
for like an hour.
What?
Yeah, girl. And I was like, y acá la kitchen is struggling y ella ya aplastada. Y además de eso, she would not wear the proper shoes. Like, you have to wear non-slip shoes. She
Yeah.
would not give a fuck. They're like, you can't bring those shoes. You can't bring those shoes. Also, but she would get her nails done hella long, and you're not allowed to have long nails because obviously, it's unsanitary. Anyways, okay, so unas señoras, they were complaining porque un día literal, like, fue y se sentó y le valió madre, like, literally no estaba haciendo nada, like, she backed people up, like, it was just a hot mess. So they wrote a complaint about her, like a written complaint. And so everybody was like, oh my gosh, she's gonna get fired. Y no, nomás hablaron con ella, right? Tell me why someone else wrote a complaint and they said that I had seen, like, they put my name on it basically and said that I had seen the complaint, right? Like the shit that she had done. Bitch, tell me why the lady from HR comes to me. She's like, "Can I talk to you?" I was like, oh, bitch, I was panicking. I was like, "Que vergas hice?"
You're like, I
Like, oh
didn't
my
steal the
God, you know?
milk.
Bitch, cállate. And I've never had a job where they had HR. You know, I worked at like a regular job for 7 years where it was just, you know, just
Small
the
business.
owner and that's it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, small business. So for me to work for like a corporate company, you know, I don't know shit. So like I was panicking. I was like, fucking HR sounds like heavy shit. So she's like, "Well, I need to talk to you about this girl." And I was like, "Oh shit."
Dun, dun,
She's like,
dun.
"Well, somebody wrote that you saw this and blah blah blah." And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, did you see that?" I was like, "Well, yeah, I saw it, like, you know, but I mind my own business. Like, that's not my business." So and this bitch gonna say that, can I get that in writing? Bitch, fuck no. I'm not gonna write nothing. Like, I was just like, no, no. And then she was like, why? I was like, well, I don't feel comfortable doing something like that. I'm not gonna have somebody's job, somebody getting fired because of me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not no snitch. Like, bitch,
Y
bitch, she
luego.
kept trying to pressure me. I was like, no, I don't feel comfortable. Like, it is what it is. She's like, well, that we would not tell her you wrote it. This is all confidential. Confidential, my ass. That shit's in some fucking file somewhere. Somebody
Mm.
can read that I'm a fucking snitch. Hell the fuck no. So I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not gonna say nothing. And then she ended up still getting fired, pero not to me. Like, what do you
Not
think
because of
about
you.
that? What do you think about, yeah? What do you think about that? What do you think about snitching on paper? Because it's one thing to complain, but
Mm-hmm.
there's another that you're writing, like, you're literally writing a snitch paper,
Yeah.
you know, and
Mm.
signing it with your motherfucking name on it for everybody to know it was you.
Well,
What do you
así
think?
como that you were getting forced, no. But if something like was directly being done to me and it was actually like bothering me, I would have snitched 100%. Yes.
Because don't get me wrong, like I had to, like, obviously I would have to sometimes be behind her, do the job for her basically
Oh no,
because she
honey.
wasn't doing it, so I would just do it. But at first it's like, oh, cut her some slack, she's new.
Mm-hmm.
But then it started becoming like, what the fuck? Like she
Repetitive.
started getting used to everybody doing shit for her.
Hmm.
And like again, she got fired, but it wasn't because I snitched. But I just don't feel comfortable writing my name on something like that.
I
You know?
mean, I wouldn't have any issues if it was like really like interfering with my work because one, like if I have to do your job and you're still gonna get paid similar to what I get paid, that's not happening. Like no,
I know.
because
That's what the lady that wrote the complaint, that's what she said. She was like, bruh, like she's winning the same thing as us and she's not doing nothing. We're doing double the work because of her. And I
yeah,
was like, well, I guess I think that the only way I would write a paper is if I feel unsafe or I feel like somebody touched me or hit me or they're attacking me, bullying me, something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
But like again, if it's something like that person's not doing their job, then correríamos como a tres. Porque hay gente huevona y cochina everywhere. You know what I mean?
yeah. But I think it's like yes, you're right. You mind your business. If it doesn't affect you directly, then
Mm-hmm.
no, there's no point of snitching because I mean that's them. But así como que tú estabas haciendo el trabajo de ella and then she was allá muy concha rascándose la panocha. Hell the fuck no, bitch. The fuck? I would have written that complaint in 2.5 seconds. I think that's one thing that I learned from my previous job. And it was hard for me to get out of it when I started working here. But I was like, So yeah, girl. So I learned from my previous job not to be taken advantage. Which, it's taken a while. But I'm there, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have that where I'm too nice and I want to help everybody. But when it comes down to it, that people don't help me most of the time. And like, I don't know, it's just I've never had to talk to work with other people
Yeah.
before. So, it's,
You're
I was
bound to bump
very,
heads.
yeah, and like I've never had issues with anyone. Even if I don't like her, I don't have issues with her.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, she got fired. But I saved my signature for something else. But but yeah, it's just difficult. Like it's just I'm I try to stay away from that shit.
But it's
Pero
not like you're
pues
doing anything wrong. I mean, to me, it's like tú misma te la buscaste. Because you were not
and you
putting
see,
your...
that's what the HR lady told me. She was like, you're not firing that person. It would be like fucked up, but I know she didn't say fucked up, but she was like, it would have been like your fault if you're making the shit up, but you're not making it up. You're just telling me the truth. The whole point is that you see, I was like, you see, y'all didn't need me. She fucked up on her own so bad that there's no other way. There's no other salida for her.
Yeah. Se lo buscó, güey. Se lo buscó. Wait, te
It's
iba a decir
definitely
otra. I was gonna tell you something else and I forgot. Se me fue el pinche avión.
no mames, way. That's my job.
I'm telling you, es que ahorita es it's already my bedtime, babe.
I know, I know, I know. It's your
So,
Mimi time.
yeah, so
It's your Mimi time.
my mental state is not the same.
Bitch, I got out of work. I'm like, sister, you awake?
Yeah, I was like listening. I was listening to like funny interviews just to like keep myself hyped up and like awake because I was like, I have to make it. I have to. And now
Yeah,
I'm looking at the time. I'm like, yep, I'm falling.
yeah. Es que I had a rough one, bitch. I had a rough week. Toda la semana he trabajado un chingo y salgo bien noche.
I know.
So, y luego, el sábado no trabajé. Pero el día se me hizo eterno, güey. Y luego it was my dad's 2-year anniversary. So like it was the praying and trying to keep myself busy que literalmente se me pasó. And I was like, oh my God, I should have told her so we could have even recorded early. And then the next day I had to work because ese día lo pedí. Like I legit requested it. Um And so then the next day I had to be at work early till the nighttime. And the
Shit.
next day, entonces cuando te mandé el mensaje, I was like, girl, what time, what day is it? Ni sabía qué día era. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been talking to you this whole weekend y ni una vez te dije.
No way, and I didn't want to put pressure because I knew, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything. I mean, if it comes from you, then yeah, but
Bitch, next time pressure me, bitch. Pressure me. Tell me, hey, bitch, don't
I mean,
forget.
believe me, if it would have been from anything else, yes, I would have pressured, but it was a special day, and I didn't want to like,
I
you
know.
know, so
And then, oh my God, tell me why the next day, not the day, the next day, I come from work so tired. I go in the shower. I lost my shit. I don't know what the fuck happened to me, but
why?
I don't know. I just started thinking about like what happened 2 years ago and how it just went like, girl, I don't even know
But it
what.
came to your mind, and then you started crying.
Yes, crying to the point where, bitch, I could not stop. And usually I cry, but I don't cry. Like I go, like I tear up. I
Yeah,
clean a little tear on the side, and I'm like, okay, yeah, yeah,
you're
that's all
good.
you get. Like save it for another day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big pusher down. Like I push it down, and I'm like, because it can be anything from a commercial, a song, like anything that triggers like
Yeah.
a feeling. It
Mm-hmm.
can even be somebody talking about hospice. It can be um somebody passing. It doesn't even have to be a dad. It can be just anything. And it just triggered the feeling. And then, I feel sad, and then I'm like, I hold it in, I blow in my eye like, bitch, get it together.
Yeah.
And no, bitch, I just cried and cried. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So I get out of the shower, and I'm like, okay. And then, no, I can't stop myself. So, so then my kids are looking at me like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay, like I'm crying, but I'm not like crying.
Yeah.
So then I come to the room with my partner, and I just lay down, and bitch, I am crying, like screaming, crying, like just like, and he's like, oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, is Max okay? Is the baby okay? I was like, yeah, like I couldn't even answer. So he's yelling through the house to my other kid, is he okay? And then my kids are like, yeah. And he's like, and he just started naming all the kids. And like, is what's his name okay? I'm like,
You were
yes.
freaking him
Like I
out.
was just like, I was just like not even answering, but like,
Just
what was he
naughty.
saying? Nodding. And then he was like, what's wrong? You're scaring me. And I was like, and I couldn't even talk. I'm telling you, I was just like ugly crying, like
I bet it
just
felt good though afterwards.
yeah, afterwards. But in the moment, I was just like, bitch, get it together. But I just couldn't, bitch. I just crying and crying.
That was all the year
Yeah,
that you were holding in.
probably. And so then, yeah, I can feel myself like, okay, like, like not screaming anymore.
Yeah.
And just like tears, and then slowly it started coming down. And then finally he's like, you miss your dad? I was like, yeah. But it was more than just missing. It was just the whole thing, like
Yeah.
kind of reliving that whole year that he
Mm-hmm.
was sick and that he passed,
Yeah.
like it was yesterday. So it just got me, girl. It got me so bad. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And like, I have a thing where if I cry, my head hurts. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if that happens to people, but no falla, way. Like, me duele la cabeza, like, in the next hour. So I was just like, no. That's why I feel like también I hold it back because of that, because I have that issue.
Yeah.
Like, if I strain myself or have a hard, let's say, game, I get really, really, really mad.
Just
My
very
head hurts.
emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I get it
if
when
my
I get
emotions
very
are,
upset.
yeah. So I was just waiting for it, bitch. Y pasta eso que no. I was like, it was a sign that I just needed to like break down. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It was meant to. That's good. That's good that you let
Yeah,
it out.
yeah. So it's been a long week,
I
and
bet.
bitch, and it wasn't even a week. It was a long weekend.
A
Like
weekend,
the
yeah.
weekend felt like an eternity. Remember, how you say that your week was a year?
Yup.
Mine
Yup.
was like 3. It felt
Jeez.
like 3.
Fíjate que a mí
Y like,
también se me hizo así como bien gloomy.
uh-huh. And like, yeah. So, and then ya ves, fueron 9 días de rezar. And
Mm-hmm.
like, it was good because, I saw my sisters and my mom more than usual.
Yeah.
I saw them for 9 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
So, we would laugh, we would talk. Um, but it was just difficult.
Yeah, I bet.
But I don't know.
I think
I just
I think you need to have more of those days though, just to let it out.
yeah, yeah, definitely. But
Yeah.
they just come by themselves.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
telling
let it
you.
happen. Just let it
Yeah,
be. Just cry it out. Don't
yeah,
force. Because también if you're forcing yourself to stop it, también le estás poniendo pressure. So you get the
I,
headaches because you're forcing yourself to stop. So ahí pues, and if you just let it go, let it run, you won't get the headache.
you're right. But usually there's people around, so I just like, let me not. Let me not have feelings today.
Girl, we all need to have feelings. I cannot.
Bitch, that's like I feel like since my dad passed, I cannot get drunk. I feel like
You're
I
gonna
would feel
cry?
all the feels, not just cry. I feel like just feel all the feels, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've tried not to drink. Obviously, I'm not gonna say that I haven't like drunk a beer or
Yeah.
you know,
But just
pero
like drunk, drunk.
yeah, like just not to the point where I'm just,
Yeah.
feeling.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Además de que no soy borrachilla, ¿verdad? Pero,
A veces, a veces. No, no, I'm just playing.
¿verdad? A veces da ganas de ponerte una pinche
I think I.
estocada.
Mhm. Como una vez al año no hace daño.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm. Yep. Damn, dude. Well,
What about you?
what about me? Girl, what you talking about? I'm fine.
¿No has chillado? ¿No te ha
Chillado?
pasado? Ajá. When's the last time you cried? You had a good cry.
Uy, güey. Mm, I don't even remember. Like así como una buena, así como la tuya?
Ajá.
Mm, 2017 maybe?
What?
Yeah.
But
And
that
that was
no,
because
but
I was
that
depressed.
yeah, but I
I was
was
in my
gonna say
depression stage.
no, but I'm saying like it's good que no has necesitado llorar, you know?
Yeah, I think there isn't just any reason that for me to cry like that. Like I haven't found one. You know,
Yeah,
not yet. So I'm
which
good.
is good.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. Y además que yo soy como bien, like I'm so like que I
Bien
tend not to
psychopathy.
sad, sino que I get upset. Bien
I
psychopath,
was
sí.
like, bien psychopathy.
Bien psychopath, bien psychopath. Ya, by güey, porque yo en vez no es mucho de llorar, sino que enojo. And
Sí, sí.
and if I cry, it's not because I'm sad, sino que it's because I'm upset. Like,
Yeah.
so upset that I start tearing up, but I don't want to cry. It's just that I'm so angry.
Yeah, yeah. I have days like those too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I'm like woohoo crying, sino que it's just like, like
So
tears,
pissed
pero
off.
son de coraje que I feel so, a veces como que sientes impotencia porque estás enojado to the point where there's nothing you can do about it,
Yep.
but you're angry. You know what I mean?
Yep. It's just
Yeah,
anger. And people view it like a weakness because they think
yeah,
like it, but no, it's just
definitely.
anger. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten angry like that plenty of times, girl. Plenty of times.
Mm-hmm. I get that a lot. Not because I'm sad, it's just because I'm so pissed off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Dude, guess what? Do you know Girasoles made a commercial?
Girasoles.
Mm-hmm. It popped up on my
What?
my thing. Like I see all randomly. I'm like, y'all made a commercial?
Oh shit.
They're
Okay, a
getting
popcorn.
bougie. No, I'm just
A pop, bro. A popcorn's getting bougie as fuck.
bougie ghetto.
Bougie ghetto. Oh my god. I
Okay.
saw on Instagram,
Okay.
which I'm never on Instagram, but today I I went on it because we were on somebody's top 5 podcast on their Spotify Rap 2023. I was super excited. So I was gonna repost it.
But
And
you
I
did. You
saw a commercial.
huh.
I don't know what you call an ad. Ahora, un pinche commercial. You could tell I was born in 1990. Un commercial. I saw an ad for a new spot in a popka que va a vender boba.
I seen it.
Van a vender mochi donuts.
Mm-hmm.
And ¿cómo se llaman los corn dogs esos? Son Japanese corn dogs?
Oh, I don't know about that. But I heard about the boba and the mochi, whatever.
Mochi. You know the corn dogs that I'm talking about?
Mm-mm.
Que tienen, ¿no los has visto, güey? Que tienen un chingo de queso.
No.
Ay, Jessie, where the fuck you been, girl? And I'm
Apparently under a
surprised.
rock.
Oh my God, I can't find my phone right now, but I'm gonna show you, girl. And I'm gonna be like, I
Pero
want to
todavía no
go
lo
there.
abren.
No, parece que este mes, though.
Because my daughter showed me. And I was like, girl, let's go. But it had not opened yet.
We gotta go.
We need to try the boba. I love boba. Oh,
Bitch, I never had boba.
stop
I'm a boba
playing.
virgin. I'm a boba virgin. I
Jesus.
swear. I've
Talk
never
about that. I
had
went to one that's here in by Hunt Club. There's a boba place. I did not
Hunt
like it.
Club.
Uh-huh. Hunt
Where's
Club.
Hunt Club?
Aquí en Apopka. Hunt Club. The road, the Hunt Club, donde está Publix.
¿Dónde estaba la Ross?
Ajá, the old
Before, like
Ross.
this.
Yes. Ajá, en esa plaza está
Oh,
una. I do not recommend. Or maybe I don't know if it was that day, but the boba was not it and the tea was not it. And I know it was not it because there's a place
why?
where we go in Orlando.
Uh-huh.
First se llamaba Chewy Boba, then they switched the name to something else, and now it's called the Boba Company, I think. Anyway, so it was that, and then there was another one que se llamaba Japango. Girl, the boba there. And the tea, girl. So good, so good. But
Never
anyway,
had
so
it.
I always compare everything to that place because I've always liked the boba from there
Yeah.
and the tea.
Mhm.
And it was crap. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know if it was just that day. I don't know. But
Yeah.
will I be willing to pay out of my pocket to go again? No. But, you know.
You're like, from my pocket? Hell no. But yeah, but definitely we need to go. They look delicious. ¿Y qué más te iba a decir? Te iba a decir something else that I found out. Because, I don't know,
Something juicy.
something juicy.
Something about somebody.
Somebody. I'm just
Wait.
kidding. I don't know.
Ah,
No me acuerdo.
bitch. Girl, ya
No me
casi, casi, casi
acuerdo.
se me espanta el sueño, güey. I was gonna be like,
Oh,
what the
¿qué
fuck?
te iba a decir?
¿Qué?
Check our Instagram to see if we got a cue so we can give an ace.
Q&As?
Probably not. Come on, guys, stop sucking ass. Mándanos unas questions.
Nothing.
Oh, so sad.
So sad. Yeah, I don't have
Okay.
anything.
Ya que estamos hablando de Instagram, Jesse, do you want to announce the winner of our little giveaway? Which I was very disappointed of you guys. We got very few entries.
To be honest, it's fine. I didn't want to waste my my money on somebody that was just gonna do it for the money.
I mean, yeah, but still, I was just like, damn, nobody's interested in $100.
I know. But
We
our
had more,
winner
bitch. We had more entries when we were giving away $10.
might as well go back to the $10, I guess. To
Yeah,
be
we do.
honest. But it's porque también, like, we didn't actually advertise like that. Like, or at least I didn't. I was like, God damn, whoever
I
listens, y'all
put
better
it.
listen to it.
I, I put it on Instagram, TikTok, and
No
Facebook.
way. Pero es que we made it so easy to patient. Mira yo. We made it
To
easy to
go.
our listeners because we said giveaway, giveaway. So I think it was fair the way we did it is either you tune in and find out that we're doing a giveaway or don't get the giveaway. because only the real listeners can tune in and find out.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
So our winner was Lupita _R _.
Congratulations, Lupita.
Yay! So that's our winner.
I can say she's one of our top listeners.
She gotta wait till Friday though, till we get paid for her to get paid.
Ve, talking about that, ni nos pagan este viernes, es hasta el otro.
Ah, god damn. There you go. Because I forgot to save up that money. No te creas. Well, that's our winner. That's our winner chicken dinner. And so I guess this is the end of our beautiful podcast.
Yes.
Of Latina podcast.
Yes. Not
So,
the podcast, this episode.
Episode, yes. Ready or Not Latinas. We need to make a song. Something.
Right?
Yep.
I know.
Yep. So,
Well, guys, hopefully next Wednesday. Oh, we are gonna see each other this Friday, so I'm
can't
excited
wait.
about that.
Me too. I can't wait. It's gonna be an experience. I can't wait.
I know. I'm excited.
So
this is the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just a little chill episode with us.
It's our normalness of releasing our stress.
Definitely. Don't forget to follow us Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I think that's it, right?
That is all. And don't forget to tune in to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music.
Woo woo.
Alrighty. And we're out. Bye.
Bye.